our afternoon with a prayer. Kindly lead a prayer, Jade.
The Lord for the peace and stand for us. Amen.
Amen. Please take a seat. Take your seat. Good afternoon, everyone.
Good afternoon,
Teacher. Are you okay?
Yes, teacher.
How are you for today? Ano sa ito?
Very good, teacher.
Okay, are you excited for our lesson for this afternoon?
Yes,
teacher. Alright, that's good to hear. So, before we start our discussion for this afternoon, we will first have our classroom rules. So, our classroom rules is designed for us to be able to have organized class, and because of the organization, no? Because we will follow these rules, we will be having a peaceful and meaningful discussion. Alright, so kindly read our classroom rules.
Respect, listen, raise, participate.
Okay, so respect, no, we know respect. So if you want to be respected, respect also other people. So respect begets respect. So listen. So for you to be able to understand well about our discussion later, so you need to listen and your eyes should be in front. Okay, so raise. So if you have concern or you want to express your ideas, kindly raise your right hand. Are we clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay. To participate. So later, we will be having a group activity, and I want everybody to participate together with their group mates. Are we clear?
Yes, teacher.
Alright, very good. So who among here are excited? Who among here want to have a group activity? Okay, mag-group activity taon niya. But first, let's have first this activity. So, in this activity, you need to identify the picture, whether it's metal or non-metal. Okay, so I will call a name, ha, and that person na akong gitawag will stand and say the answer. The right answer. Okay. Okay, so is this non-metal or metal, Giovanni?
Non-metal, teacher.
Okay. Correct ba si Giovanni nga ang plastic bag is non-metal?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Correct si Giovanni. Plastic bag is non-metal. So another one. Yes, Fillmore. Is spoon metal or non-metal?
It's a metal teacher.
Okay, very good. Correct ba si Fillmore nga spoon is metal?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. We use spoon para sa asa?
Para magdaon.
Okay, we use spoon para sa mag-ita og lunch, dinner, and breakfast. And yes, the answer is metal. Correct si Fillmore. And next is Charmeline. Is a bell metal or non-metal?
A bell is the metal, teacher.
Okay, thank you, Charmeline. Carlo, correct ba si Charmeline?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. Bell, asa mo nila ito magkita ang bell? Sa?
Ice cream.
Oh, sa church. Sa ice cream. Okay, very good. Pwede po sa. Oh, the answer is metal. So, Charmeline is correct. So, next is Carlo. What is a bucket? Plastic bucket is metal or non-metal?
Non-metal teacher.
Okay, very good. So, this bucket is non-metal. Di ba, nakakita po mo sa inyo, ha, nga? Ang naay bucket na metal po?
Non-metal.
Yes, naa. Kumurag pang dalo-dalo. And, kanang, yes, metal ang, ay non-metal ang, kaninga picture. Okay. So, do you want another activity?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, grabe ka-energized. So, I will group you into two groups. Okay, very good. So, draw and design your metal work. If you are to make object using metal, what will you create? So, you the inyong buhaton is mag-draw mo og object nga if you are given a opportunity nga maghimo mo using a metal unsa ang inyong kanang himuon nga object. Are we clear?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so this will be the group 1 and this will be the group 2. So I will only give you 5 minutes to finish your task. Okay, so here is your, okay. So I will repeat the, the direction. So kailangan nyo mag-draw on. Design your metal work. Draw and design your metal work. If you are to make objects using metal, what will you create? Group 1, are you finished?
No, teacher.
After that, you will present it in front hand. Okay, so yes, group 2, kindly present your work.
Teacher, if you are given a chance to make an object using a metal, we want to make a chain. You know what is chain?
Yes.
A chain because we will use it to tie our dogs at home.
Okay, very good. So let's give a G-O-O-D clap to group 2. G-O-O-D, G-O-O-D. Good. Group 1. Okay, can you present your work?
So the metal we draw is knife, spoon, and fork.
Okay, very good. Para asa mo na ito magamit ang knife, Cardo?
Ang hiwa sa lamas is pag-take niyo siya ang spoon at saka fork.
Okay, very good. Now, kung nagpamuong sa ang metal class,
Kabalo, teacher.
oh, Juwani, unsa man dyan ang metal di ay, naghimo man ta ganina.
Teacher, ang metal teacher, kaya kaya pareha na teacher, kanang mag-work kag balay teacher, magamit kag metal.
Okay, very good, Juwani. Yes, Jade, you are raising your right hand kanina.
Metal teacher ang strong object teacher like poste.
Okay, very good.
Bako.
Yes.
Reader.
Correct. Okay. So the answer of Jade is correct. Metal is kana mga steel, no? So yes, very strong ang kinanggahi ang property sa metal. Now, kinsa may makanim og metal object na makitaan silang balay. Feel more na ako may metal object nga sa inyong balay, mga gamit nga metal sa inyong balay. Can you give at least one?
One picture. Sana. Wah, kaldero.
Okay, very good. Kabir, Carlo, can you name at least one metal object na makitaan sa inyong home? Metal? Pwede. Metal plate is correct. So now, do you have any idea what will be our lesson for this afternoon?
Teacher,
Yes, Charlie.
teacher, I think our lesson this afternoon will be something about metals.
Okay, possible. Yes, Cardo.
I think teacher is a type of metal works.
Okay, very good. Carlo is 100% correct. So yes, our topic for this afternoon is types of metal work. So before we dive into our discussion for this afternoon, let's all read first our objectives. Okay, so let's read the objectives together.
At the end of the lesson, the pupils are expected to identify different types of metalworks, demonstrate cutting, forming, joining, and casting using available materials, appreciate the importance of metalworks.
So later, you will be able to know sa mga different types of metalworks. Naghatid mga different types of metalworks. You will also can demonstrate ang cutting, forming, joining, and casting using available materials. Since wala natin mga materials like mga welding, we will only use what's available. Kung saan kaya makita natin. So, see, appreciate the importance of metalworks. Kung saan ka-importante ang mga metalworks or ang mga types of metalworks. So now, what is metalworks? Can you read it, Giovanni?
Metalworking refers to the process of shaping, forming, and manipulating metals to create useful and decorative objects. It involves techniques such as cutting, bending, joining, and casting to transform metal into desired shapes and structures. Metalworking can be done using tools like shears, hammers, welding equipment, and molds.
Okay, thank you, Giovanni. So, have you ever wondered sa pareha giingon ni Felder ganina, gipangutan na siya nga, what is kanang object na makita sa himbalay ng metal object na siya nga kaldero. So, have you ever wondered nga paunsa na himo ang kaldero? It is because of the metal works, okay? So, dili mapurna ang kaldero without the shaping, forming, and manipulating metals. Kay kanang the caldero or the metals, gikuan ko na siya gitunaw or what we call casting para ibutang din na siya sa hulmahan. So, kanang nakasabot ra ba, class?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, very good. So, let's proceed to the next slide. Okay, si teacher yung magbasa ani. Okay. Metals are a large family of chemical elements that possess certain properties like strength, conductivity of heat and electricity, and various physical and chemical characteristics. They are usually solid at room temperature, except for mercury, which is a liquid. Metals are widely used in everyday objects, from buildings to household and appliances. So, kanina Jade said nga ang metal is kanang mga gahi. So, mugahi lang ang mga metal. Kung mainitan siya, but if ang metal is kanang nasa sa cold place or kanang dili kayo is kanang gahi dyan ang metal. Guys, kung mainitan kayo ang metal, like ang metal maadto sa mercury, maunsa man siya
Tunaw.
o ma-melt o matunaw in Bisaya or sa Tagalog, malusaw? Yes. Ano siya? Ang properties sa metal, let's remember na kanang chemical elements that possess certain property like strength. Okay. Muna, strength kay ginagamit siya sa building kay kung naay metal, mas strong ang structure, no? Next is kani types of metalwork. So can you read that one of the types of metalwork, Jade?
Cutting involves the process of separating metal into smaller pieces. It can be done using birch tools such as shears, saws, or even laser cutters. Cutting is an essential process in metalworking as it helps create different shapes and sizes.
Okay, so types of metalwork is also the cutting. So, dili na to maporma, usang butang kung dili na to utlon, pamilay ka ng, like for example, di ba, kanang kailangan to mo form of square shape, kunya ang kanang, ang material nga na is taas kayo nga rectangle. So, kailangan na to siyang putlon to make or to mold in square shape. Yes, i-melt na po siya, no? Basta, cutting is one of the metal works. Kaya para mabuo ang kaldero, maging mo ni Fillmore, kailangan siya i-cut-cut, kaya para mahulma, dyan siya o magporma o taro. Next is forming. Can you read the forming, Carlos?
Forming refers to the process of shaping metal into desired form. This can be done through bending, folding, hammering the metal, forming allow for the creation of the constructed design.
Okay, thank you, Carlos. So, forming, no? So, we can form a metal kung ato ang i-bend, no? Kaya para ma-forma siya into our desired object. Wala circle, ato siyang i-bend or i-dukdukon or pipion kaya para ma-forma siya sa atong ganahan na forma. Next is joining. So, joining involves connecting. So, when we say joining, is kana? Sumpay. So, in the field of metalworks, para ma-join ang two metals, they use welding or welding rod. Welding nga kanang welding machine and a welding rod kay para masumpay siya. So, mauni ang gawin sa metalworks ba kaysa joining. So, next is casting. Casting is a process where a molten metal is poured into a mold to create a specific shape. So, have you ever wondered nga kung saan paghimo sa jewelry? It is because gikuan siya sa process nga casting kanang gipatunaw siya tapos gibutang sa hormahan then giana-ana na po siya kay para makuan siya into your yes, para masinaw siya o nindot kayo siya ng tao nindot na dahil kayo suuton ang welding ring. I'm sorry. So next is, are you excited for our next group activity?
Yes, teacher!
Ano nakasabot na ba mo sa itong discussion for this afternoon?
Yes, teacher!
Okay, kinakasabot naman, we will be having our next activity. So, I will group you into 4 groups. This will be the group 1, group 2, group 3, and group 4. So, the group 1 will do using a newspaper, form a sculpture, explain what did you sculpt and how did you do it. For group 2, cut and create simple shape from craft paper. What shape did you cut and how did you do it? Group 3, create your own small casted object using Play-Doh. Group 4, join pieces using a construction paper and glue and create a joint project. So, before we start our group activity, let's have first our criteria. So, our criteria is number 1, creativity, 20 points. Cooperation, 15 points. Time bound, 5 points. Yell, 10 points. And for a total of 20 points. So, naatay incentive chart for our activity. So, our incentive chart is, this is a toolbox, okay? So, toolbox, kanang butanganan of tool. So, if the group 1 will score creativity, so this orange star is equivalent of 10 points, okay? So, ang kaning red star equivalent of 5 points ni ang red star. So, did you get it, Traban? Ang atong mga instruction?
Yes, teacher!
Okay, very good. Now, let's start our group activity. Okay. Okay, so I will only give you 5 minutes to finish your work. Okay, so please kanang hurry up kay because we will have kanang no time na ha. Limited naman ko ang ato ang time. So, I will give you, so the time is 1:57. So by 1:59 dapat kanang na finish na ang kanang grupo. Okay. So the group 1, okay na ba mo na group 1? Okay na din siya. Group 2, okay na. Group 4, okay na ba kayo? Okay. So, oy, nakuha na ba ang group 2?
Yes, teacher.
Okay, so yells nila yun kay I will give a yell sa 1, 2, 3, go. 1, 2, 1, go, group 2. Okay, please, can I need some Frank for you to present your work, group 2? So, teacher, our assigned task is cut and create simple shapes from craft paper. What should you cut and how did you cut it? So,
I'm planning to cut a flower. So you just have to cut it like this. And then now after cutting it, I finally have eight petal flower.
Okay, very good. Let's give a hand to group 2. Okay, now, because nahuman na tanang grupo og perform, I want you to congratulate yourself by clapping, no? Very good, very good. Tanan and participate now for the most exciting part, maghatag ko og points. Okay, now, so for the group 1, ako sila katagan og yellow star, naduha ka buok, dayon isa pa jud ka buok nga red star. For the group 2, kung tagaan og orange, duha ka buok, dayon isa ka red star. Dayon for the group 3, kay sila ang participate ug maayo, ako sila tagaan og 5 ka red star o 5 ka orange star. And for the group 4, nag-ooperate sila. Dayon, tagaan ako sila o 20 points. So, okay. Now, sa ato ang creativity, sa ato ang criteria. Okay, so, sa group 1 sila yung creativity nga 20. So, tagaan ako sila o red star. Dayon, sa group sa cooperation na ara at ang ibutang nadano sa time bound na nakauna sila o sa yells na upload sila. Then sa group 2, sa ilahang creativity at sila start and cooperation time bound so mauna niya ilahang points. And for the group 3, 50 points. And for the group 4, 50 points. So ang winner is ang group 3. So, okay, very good. Now, I want to question you, class. Why is it important ba nga to know metal works? Anong importante man ang metal works? Yes, Charmeline?
For us to appreciate the things na available like sa kaldero para appreciate na to kung saan ay kahago ang buhaton, kung saan process sa mga craft o ginato nga butan.
Okay, very good. And you want to add, Princess Bea, ano di ay kailangan ma-appreciate the importance ng metal works?
Siyempre, not only to appreciate the metal works but also to appreciate the potential ng mga anak. No, kay bilis na siya sa yun so that is why we need to appreciate the importance of it.
Okay, thank you, Princess Bea. Carlo, I can see that you are smiling. I know that you have a good idea in your mind. Yes, Carlo, what is the importance of metal works?
So, kaya sa given na teacher, dapat i-appreciate na to. Importance of metal.
Okay, thank you. So, atong dapat i-appreciate ang importance sa metal works because we can see daghan kay infrastructure nga nagamit og mga metal. It is because of the process which we call nga atong types of metal works. Without those metal works type or the types of metal works, wala tayo makita ng mga infrastructure kay kanang dili man sila mag-agi og forming, kailangan sila mag-agi forming, cutting, casting kay para mahimong unsa sila kung asa sila karon or unsa ang kanang ilahang strength nga nahatag sa kanang ilahang building nga kanang gigamit sila no nga material ang gigamit sila. Okay, now magkuan ta og another I want you to get 1/2 crosswise and answer the following. So dan pa lang mo diri sa front, i-answer ninyo. Are you done?
Yes, teacher!
Okay, so let's answer number 1. Metal work technique involves shaping metal by bending. So, shaping. Answer is? Forming. Okay, so metal work technique involves creating metal by pouring molten. So, pouring